Greetings, fellow financial adventurers. Welcome to our channel, Snap Savings, your fortress of financial wisdom.
Did you know that 44% of adults in the U.S. are not adequately insured? It's a shocking reality that almost half of the adult population in the United States are walking a tightrope, risking their health and finances. Health insurance is a safety net, a cushion that softens the blow of unexpected health issues. Unforeseen medical emergencies can strike anyone, anytime, and they come with hefty price tags. A single hospital visit can leave you with bills that take years to pay off, and that's where health insurance swoops in, rescuing you from the financial pitfall of medical expenses. But here's the catch. A staggering 44% of adults in the U.S. are not adequately insured. That's right, nearly half of the adult population is unprepared for a health crisis. And the reasons are manifold. Some find health insurance too complicated, some are overwhelmed by the multitude of plans available, and some simply underestimate the necessity of being insured. But let's face it, health insurance is not a luxury, it's a necessity. It's the difference between a minor setback and a life-altering event. It's the difference between a manageable expense and a crippling debt. So why are so many of us underinsured or not insured at all? The answer lies in understanding. Understanding what health insurance is, understanding how it works, and understanding how to choose the right plan for you and your loved ones. It's about equipping ourselves with the knowledge to make informed decisions, to take control of our health and finances, and to safeguard our future. So, let's dive into the world of health insurance. Let's demystify the jargon, unravel the complexities, and shed light on the importance of being adequately insured. Because the first step to protect yourself is to understand what health insurance is and how it works. It's time we change the statistics. It's time we take health insurance seriously, because health is wealth, and it's time we secure our wealth. After all, what good is wealth without health? As we move forward, remember, the first step to protect yourself is to understand what health insurance is and how it works. Health insurance isn't as complex as it seems. It's about knowing the basics. Now let's demystify health insurance. At its core, health insurance is a type of coverage that pays for medical and surgical expenses incurred by the insured. It's essentially a contract between you and your insurer where you agree to pay a certain amount of money known as a premium, and in return, the insurer agrees to cover a portion of your medical costs. Let's break down the key components of a health insurance plan. The first is the premium. This is the amount you pay to your insurance company to maintain your coverage. It's usually billed monthly, and it's due even if you don't use any healthcare services. Next, we have the deductible. This is the amount you're responsible for paying before your insurance starts to pay. For example, if your deductible is $2,000, you'll pay the first $2,000 of your healthcare costs out of pocket. Then there's the copayment, often called a copay. This is a fixed amount you'll pay for a covered healthcare service after you've met your deductible. Let's say you visit a doctor and your copay is $20. Even after you've met your deductible, you'll still pay that $20 each time you see your doctor. Finally, there's the out-of-pocket maximum. This is the most you'll have to pay for covered services in a year. After you hit this limit, your insurance will pay for all covered services. So if your out-of-pocket maximum is $5,000, once you've spent this amount on deductibles, co-payments, and co-insurance, your insurer will cover the rest of your healthcare costs for that year. Understanding these terms is crucial in making an informed decision about your health insurance. It's about knowing what you're paying for, what your insurance covers, and how much you'll have to spend before your insurance kicks in. It's about making sure you're covered when you need it most. Choosing a health insurance plan isn't a one-size-fits-all situation. It's about finding the right fit for your health needs and budget. Let's start with cost. When it comes to health insurance, cost isn't just about the monthly premium. You should also consider the deductible, which is the amount you pay out of pocket before your insurance kicks in. And don't forget about copays and co-insurance. These are the portions of the medical costs that you're responsible for. It's a balancing act between what you can afford each month and what you're willing to pay when you need care. Next up is coverage. What services does the plan cover? Does it include preventative care like screenings and vaccines? How about hospitalization, emergency services, or prescription drugs? Make sure the plan covers the services you use most. Then there's the network. This is the group of healthcare providers that have agreed to accept your insurance. If you have a preferred doctor or specialist, make sure they are in-network. Going out of network can mean higher out-of-pocket costs for you. Lastly, consider the benefits. Some plans offer additional benefits like wellness programs, mental health services, or even gym memberships. If these extras are important to you, they might sway your decision towards one plan over another. But don't let the complexity of health insurance scare you off. Yes, there's a lot to consider, but remember, it's about finding what works for you. Think about your health needs, your budget, and what you value in a health plan. And keep in mind, it's not a once-and-done decision. You can change your health insurance plan during the open enrollment period each year. So if your needs change, your coverage can too. Keep these factors in mind to guide your decision-making process. Weigh your options, do your research, and don't be afraid to ask questions. After all, it's your health and your money on the line. Make sure you're getting the best possible coverage for your individual needs. Now that you know what to look for in a health insurance plan, it's time to select one. Let's start with step 1. Assess your healthcare needs. Consider your current and future health status. If you have a chronic disease, for instance, you might need a plan with comprehensive coverage. On the other hand, if you're generally healthy, a plan with a higher deductible but lower monthly premiums may suit you better. Moving on to step 2. Compare plans. Look for plans that offer the best value for your healthcare needs. Pay attention to the network of doctors and healthcare providers. You'll want a plan that includes your preferred doctors or hospitals. Also, consider the coverage for prescription drugs, especially if you take medication regularly. Next comes step 3. Evaluate costs. Don't just look at the monthly premium. Take into account other costs such as deductibles, co-payments, and out-of-pocket maximums. Remember, a plan with a low premium may have high out-of-pocket costs and vice versa. Step 4 is to understand the benefits. Make sure you know what services are covered and to what extent. Some plans may cover preventative care, mental health services, or maternity care, while others may not. Make sure the benefits align with your healthcare needs. Step 5, consider the quality of the plan. You can check online for reviews or ratings on the insurance company. Look for a plan that has a good reputation for customer service and prompt payment of claims. Finally, step 6, make your decision. Once you've compared plans, evaluated the costs and benefits, and considered the quality, it's time to make your choice. Remember, the best plan is not necessarily the cheapest or the one with the most benefits. It's the one that best fits your individual healthcare needs and budget. Choosing a health insurance plan may seem daunting, but remember, it's about finding the right fit for you. You've got this. Let's do a quick recap of what we've learned today. We started our journey by acknowledging the shocking reality of health insurance, where we explored the fact that a significant number of people are underinsured or uninsured. This situation underscores the importance of understanding health insurance and making informed choices. We then moved on to Health Insurance 101, where we broke down the basics of health insurance. We learned that health insurance is a contract between the insurer and the insured, where the insurer agrees to pay for the insured's medical costs in exchange for regular premium payments. We discovered the various types of health insurance plans, including HMOs, PPOs, and EPOs, each with its own benefits and drawbacks. Next, we delved into the considerations when choosing a health insurance plan. Remember, it's not all about the cost. We need to consider factors like the coverage provided, network of healthcare providers, out-of-pocket expenses, and even our own health condition and lifestyle. It's about finding a balance between affordability and comprehensive coverage. Subsequently, we walked through the steps to choose a health insurance plan. We began with assessing our healthcare needs, followed by comparing different plans, and finally making an informed decision. Remember, it's important to take our time and not rush this process. It's also essential to review our plan annually, as our healthcare needs may change over time. Now, equipped with this knowledge, you're in a better position to navigate the complex world of health insurance. It's not just about choosing a plan, but about making an investment in your health, because ultimately, your health is your wealth. With this information, you're now equipped to choose a health insurance plan that suits your needs. Remember, your health is your wealth, so invest wisely.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more profound insights into mastering your financial journey.